Lucas had hit rock bottom. He'd just lost his job. His savings were running low, and each day felt heavier than the last. Hope was becoming a stranger. As he wandered the streets, head down and hands buried in his coat pockets, a burst of laughter caught his attention. A group of kids were playing tag on the sidewalk, their joy unshaken by the world around them. Suddenly, one little girl tripped and fell, scraping her knee. Lucas instinctively rushed over, helping her up with gentle hands. Tears welled in her eyes, but she smiled through them. "It's okay," she said bravely. "Falling just means I get to get back up." Those simple words hit Lucas harder than anything had in weeks. He smiled back and reached into his wallet. He handed her a few dollars. "Thank you," he said softly, "for reminding me how strong people can be." Something shifted in him. A few blocks later, he spotted a homeless man sitting alone on the curb. Lucas bought him a sandwich and a bottle of water, crouched down beside him, and said, "You're a strong, beautiful person. You matter." The man's eyes filled with tears, and Lucas saw a mirror. Someone who had been forgotten, but still had dignity and worth. As he kept walking, Lucas saw an elderly woman struggling with grocery bags. Without hesitation, he stepped in to help. She thanked him with a warm smile, the kind that lingers in your heart. With every act of kindness, a piece of Lucas that had felt lost started to return. The despair didn't vanish completely, but something more powerful began to take root. Hope, not the kind you wait for, but the kind you create. That night, as he lay in bed, he didn't feel like a man who had lost everything. He felt like a man who had just started to find what really mattered. And right then, Lucas felt a little girl's hand reaching for his. He helped her up and gave her some money. Then he did something he hadn't done in a long time. He smiled and felt something shift inside of him. He walked a few blocks and bought a sandwich and a bottle of water for a homeless man. And then he did something he hadn't done in a long time. He felt tears in his eyes. He continued walking and saw an old woman struggling with her groceries. He helped her out, and she gave him a warm smile, the kind that reaches all the way to your heart. That night, Lucas didn't feel like a man who had lost everything. He felt like a man who had just started to find what really mattered.